thought I'd shoot a knife video. I was going through some old jackets to take to Goodwill, and in one of the pockets, side pockets, I found a handful of knives that I must have picked up at somebody's house or something. Had to have been a few years back because maybe a year or so, because I haven't worn that jacket for a while. So I opened them all up and laid them to the side since I'm not a knife guy. So I'm going to go through them one by one and show you what I found. The first one I'm going to pull out is a buck, and it's looks like a 305 possibly, and it appears to be in pretty nice shape. I'm thinking. Here's what it is. So yeah, it doesn't appear to be too bad. This is coming from a knife guy wannabe. I'm more of a gun guy, not a knife guy. The second knife I'm going to show you is, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you guys will recognize it. Probably from the case and the little shield on it. So I don't know what it is. Again, this is just a real quick video that I'm doing. I didn't expect to find these knives. I didn't expect to do another knife video today. So those are the first two. And the second one, or I'm sorry, the third one is actually a Smith & Wesson, which is kind of, makes me smile because I'm a Smith & Wesson handgun guy. So I'm sure this knife isn't worth very much money, but just the fact that it's a Smith & Wesson kind of puts a smile on my face. The next knife is, I don't think it's marked. It's pretty dirty. You can tell, I haven't cleaned these at all. I just kind of came across them today. That might be a marking on there. Yeah. You guys can probably see it. You probably know what it is already. To me, it looks like a camp knife. I've had a lot of these in my other videos that I found. They seem to be quite common. So, yeah. The next one is a nice little case. Again, looks like it could be cleaned up a lot. Maybe it's beyond cleaning. I'm not sure. You guys probably know the tricks of the trade to clean these up. But I know case, it's a good knife, right? Highly collectible. The next one is actually an advertising knife for that company. It looks like a Christmas because it looks like a sleigh and reindeer, doesn't it? I don't know. Not quite sure. And the name on it is LIPIC, made in the USA. I remember these bottle openers when I was young, popping the lids on some bottles with these. Back when I was a kid, everybody carried a knife. So, yeah, it's got some age to it, a little bit anyway. Here's another gun themed knife. It's a Remington. It looks like kind of a mother pearl, but it looks like there's some damage on it. So, probably doesn't have value or any value or very little value at all. And here's the last one. It is, just a little small imperial penknife. I think it's a pen knife, right? That again has to be cleaned up. I'm not sure how long these were in my jacket, and I'll probably run across more. I'm always running across things that I'm kind of sticking on the side, so I know where to find them later, and then I get so many things that I forget. But anyway, Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six, 8 knives in a pocket, which is a nice place to find pocket knives, I guess. I had an earlier video, 22.5 pounds of knives, maybe a month or two or three ago. Not really sure why I got 5 thumbs down on it. All I was doing is showing people knives. I don't know why that would have offended anybody, unless you're an anti-knifeite. I'm not really sure. Follow us. We haven't been doing a lot of videos because we've been extremely busy, but we do find some pretty cool stuff. So it doesn't cost anything to follow us, doesn't cost anything to like, doesn't cost anything to comment. And we do reply to comments. I wish the 5 people that gave me a thumbs down would have commented so I could have responded to them personally. But yeah, I found these in my pocket. They're pocket knives. And like, subscribe, ask questions, and hang out with us. We do find some pretty cool things from time to time. Thanks.